is ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And another foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up and he's retired, one away.
Batting good.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
George Springer the next to hit. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 44.
At the plate now is Rowdy Tellez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So now here is Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. Take a look at his strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man in. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So now to the plate, Patrick Connolly, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 3, the Jays 0. Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Lau. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brandon
First offering on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. On the line, that's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 home. Weak chopper to the left side. Lau over at second. McGuire at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Indians 3, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the AB now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Detheridge will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
To third. Oh, he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bell picks it up. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Brock Detheridge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jason Dominguez. First offering on its way. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Nate Pearson is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 24.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. One out and a runner on third. Fouled away. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
Next, here is Patrick Connolly. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 4, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For Toronto.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
George Springer.
First pitch on the way. George Springer started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Rolled slowly down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And that's a fair ball as it'll carry him off the third base bag and down the left field line.
Now batting,
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Next to hit, Rowdy Tellez. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch of the AB now. A little bouncer. Tellez, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Lau singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first with one down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. A windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Captain.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. To the left side, but it's well foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3 runs already home here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He set the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 4, the Blue Jays 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
First offering on its way as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys in play had a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. Reyes on at first, nobody out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good battle. Count remains full. Nobody out. Runner on first. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The 2nd for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at 2nd, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Brett Phillips, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. He's set. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 5-3 Indians. Oliver Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Into the box, Brock Detheridge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The left fielder, Brock Detheridge.
First pitch of the AB now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's George Springer. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0 for 2, he's flown out twice. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Dominguez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Good read there at second base to know
Now
he can make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now it'll be Brendan Lau. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So no runs here on 2 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. On to the 7th now in game 3. Cleveland's out in front 5-3. Saul Dyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Saul Dyer.
7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runner goes for second. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Patrick Connolly will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch. Guess he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hit to short. Bichette gathers it in, and there are two away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ronil Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Reese McGuire will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Phil Maton takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.